She wrote and directed underground comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicole Day.
I wanted to wear something nicer, and I didn't get a chance to go back home today, so sorry. I wear something nicer.
It's okay. I'm covered in jam. This is incredibly sticky. Okay.
You know what that should have been called? It should have been called Two White People Do Incredibly White People Things.
That's exactly what this should have been called. So first of all, I'm so impressed with your documentary. I would love to hear, okay, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the trailer was how in the world did you get all of that footage? Did you do the equipment yourself? Did you attach a mic to the top of the camera and just follow people around? How did you pull that off?
I did it pretty much all myself, except for, thank you, there were certain things like when I filmed Heather and Miles versus Derek at Cage Match, I had a couple of people helping me with other cameras, and at DCM, I filmed the press conference, I had other people helping me, but for the most part, all the, probably 85% of it was just me, so.
Now, did you, it all seems to be pretty Miles Stroth and UCB focused. Did you also go to Groundlings or Second City?
It's split up into thirds.
Okay.
A third of the movie is about the Improv Space, which is a small theater in Westwood. Third is about UCB, and the other third is the indie shows. And actually, the Miles Stroth workshop weaseled in, so it's kind of like the fourth, yeah. He made his way in.
Slowly came in.
You very much like Miles.
Yeah.
That's him, totally. So, how did you, a lot of the interviews are incredibly, really cool people. I mean, we're about to show a brand new trailer for it, which I'm super excited about. But where did you get all these people? I mean, how did you get the connections to talk to all of Convoy and Matt Walsh and all these really high up improv?
It's really cool. I got lucky because in improv, the main principle is yes and. And I feel like it's ingrained in a lot of these improvisers. And at first I was really scared because I just blindly contacted all the people that I wanted to interview, point blank, the first day of shooting. I was like, I eventually want to do a sit-down interview with you. I was like, no one's going to want to do this. And every single person was like, they didn't even know about the project yet. Yes. And it's so touching. And out of the, oh my God, how many releases do I have? I have something insane. I think all together, I think I have 300 releases. Two people didn't sign it. One's in the trailer, you can see his blurred face. And the other person, it was just a miscommunication. But yeah, it really floored me how many people were like, yeah, absolutely. And that's really cool.
So cool.
And then people like Amy Poehler, I contacted her manager, who's the coolest guy in the world. He's like, yeah, cool. Let me show it to Amy. Amy got back to me that day, and she got back to the manager. Yeah, that's cool. And it was really cool to yeah.
That is so neat. Yeah. Now, I ran sound at UCB for a couple years, and the first thing I noticed is about after 3 weeks, I was pretty done watching improv.
Yeah.
You know something? You see 1,000 indie improv shows, you're like, I hate everything. Do you still like watching improv, or are you give me 6 months, I'll come back to this?
Yeah, I still like watching. Yeah. No, I enjoy watching improv. It's one of those things now when I'm when I'm watching it on my computer, it's oh my God, my life's so lonely. It's very lonely editing. But when I watch it live, I think I have the same opinion about it as most improvisers do. I'd rather be on stage doing it than watching it. You know what I mean?
No,
unless it's a super good Shitty Jobs or something like that. But yeah.
That's so cool. What would you say your favorite performance was? I mean, because I know you saw a ton and you just got finished talking about seeing Heather and Miles. of all the performances you think you recorded and saw, what was like, this improv show blew my mind? Because I've seen a couple of Heather and Miles show, and they're absolutely so good at it that it seemed like they had written a full script out, because they, in the beginning of the show, they had a theme that they completely went back to at the end of the show. It was like perfect. It was like watching a movie.
Their very last show, which I actually didn't film, but Will Reese was there filming, and I have the footage. Their very last show, Heather and Miles did, which they lost, is amazing. It's a Shakespeare-themed show, and they're speaking in Elizabethan tongue, and it's fucking phenomenal. And that's it's a really good show. I filmed, it's in the trailer, Zach Woods and Lyndon Parham at the Room 101, what is that called? The amphitheater, the Tree People Amphitheater.
Okay,
They do. It's a charity show once a year. They did a show, a 2-person show, and afterwards everyone was just like on film being like, that was one of the best shows I've ever seen. It's really good. It's a really good show. They're like 2 amazing improvisers. Lyndon's probably one of my favorite improvisers, so is Zach. And it's really cool because there's crickets in the background, so throughout the entire show you hear like, and it's so amazing. Afterwards, I have people like Nick Mondrinak. Am I saying his name? Antonek. I have him, who's like this really great improviser, be like, that's the best show I've ever seen. All those people be like, that was fucking phenomenal. So I was really blessed that I got that show. I'm actually showing in my movie the entire set of that show. The show is 20 minutes. I'm showing 10 minutes. They did 2 mono scenes. I'm showing one of the mono scenes in its entirety in the movie. So there'll just be a 10-minute block in the movie of just that mono scene. So
That's so cool.
yeah.
So seeing that, like, what were your plans for the whole thing? Like, are you like, I'm gonna go to a lot of different
Festivals?
Festivals, that's what I'm looking. That's the word that I'm gonna say. Festivals, were you looking to get this on Netflix, maybe?
I was trying to get it finished by September 31st, but I had to let that dream go. My goal is to bring it to festivals. I've actually had some people interested in it already, which is awesome because I'm not done with it. Yeah. But yeah, my ultimate goal, I want to get it on HBO. I want to get it a release of some sort. At the least, I want to get on Netflix. My goal, as this has been from the get-go, I want to show this culture that no one knows about, and it's only known through like Whose Line Is It Anyway, which is a great show, but it's like this culture is so specific, and you hear so many people saying you can't capture improv on film correctly, and I think it's because you're not showing like how gross a stage can be with jam on it and stuff. But like,
trying to capture.
I don't know, I'm just trying to show this culture that hasn't been exposed yet and how fucking cool it is, and that's my main goal.
You talking about the gross things or the worst things you've seen in your show. For my last question, that's what I want to ask. What's the grossest, because I did tech for a show one time that was, and I don't know if anyone's been to this, it was I can't remember, it was called like the Puke Show or something, and it was like they did the grossest possible things they could do.
I have that in my
You do? Was it this
James
year or the year
Humphrey
before that?
and Cale Hartman, there used to be a show, it used to be called The Dirtiest Sketch Show, which is, has been banned since.
That stuff happened.
They just drank as much milk as they could, and were vomiting on each other, projectile vomiting milk. It's really funny. It's a really intelligent sketch too. It's not just people vomiting milk on each other.
Why are vomiting?
The important questions. Why are you vomiting?
But that's in the.
What does the vomiting milk say about the human experience?
But what's the grossest things I encountered? Erica Powell, who did a lot of stuff at UCB New York, had a lot of really good stories about gross stuff. Brett Gelman tap dancing naked in blackface. No. To Sammy Davis Jr.'s Candyman, and then turns into a Rammstein song. That's kind of gross, I guess you would call, or weird, wild. What else gross? Matt Walsh has a great story. This will probably make it in. This woman was lactating. She just gave birth. She had a baby, and there's a Halloween show at UCB New York. And she came out on stage, and she started squirting her breast milk onto the audience. And had to sit her down and say, can't do that. And this year at DCM, apparently, some guy got jacked off on stage. You know that? I wish I would have gotten that on film.
Good stuff.
What else is really gross? Somebody defecating on stage.
Oh, I've heard that story a couple times.
I've been in gross stuff. I was in a sketch a couple months ago where Hunter Altman pretended to cut his penis. That was gross.
Don't tell him you said so.
Well, no, it was gross.
No, the penis was gross. The sketch was gross.
His penis was fine. Cutting your penis, it looked really real. No, he had his penis out, and then he had a prosthetic on the penis, which really looked like his penis head. And he went to cut himself, and somebody got up in the front row, Lauren Lapkus, and she ran out because she thought it was real. And everyone in the audience thought he was really cutting his penis with a knife. And then at the end, he rips the prosthetic off and threw it onto the stage and left. So I was in that. He was playing Kevin Bacon, and I was Kira Cedric. Who I took a Pilates class with this morning, Kira Cedric. I should have told her that I played her.
Wait, Pilates class with Chris Cedric?
Yeah, I did. She was good.
I'm not talking about this documentary. That's so cool. We are going to have Nicole on later, and we're going to play a game that I'm not even prepared for. I'm pretty excited about this. We will be in competition with each other.
Oh, okay.
So get mentally prepared. It has something to do with improv.
Oh.
So, but yeah, we'll be right back with Nicole in a little bit.